back in the lab for episode 5. That's right, episode 5 of
Motivation, baby.
Spartans! What is your profession?
And just real quick, thank you, fans, subscribers, followers, listeners. We really appreciate you guys. We've really been having some success, slow and steady, but
Yeah, definitely.
that's how you win the race, okay? We're getting up there, and it's all thanks to you guys, you know, guys like you and me and everybody at this table. We just want to get better, learn.
And you can pretty much find us on all platforms, pretty much.
Just
We're working on
about.
Spotify. Yeah.
Spotify is the next
working
move.
on Instagram as well,
Yep.
but you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on TikTok.
YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Facebook's ran
Check
by
us out.
yours
Look us
truly.
up.
That's right. And the Instagram is in its infancy, so bear with us there.
Yes, sir.
So, real quick, guys, we have our first ever guest on the show. First ever guest appearance. And this is one of my all-time best friends, one of my brothers, been down in the trenches with. Going on 4 years now, man.
4 years, brother.
This is Jared. Jared, say hi to the camera.
Round
How's it
applause
going?
for him, man. Round applause for him.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said,
Oh,
I know Bill for about 4 years now. You know, been together, fucking rode bikes, all kinds of stuff, motorcycles.
Just like this, like the tapestry you see on top right here. You know, it's motorcycles, man. Motorcycles, man.
motorcycles.
Indian motorcycles,
Yeah.
Harley Davidson motorcycles.
He's the Harley guy. I'm the
And you're an Indian guy, yeah.
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 It all works out. It's fine. 2 wheels, 2 wheels.
2 American classics.
You know, we can
Not,
talk.
none of the 3-wheel shits.
Yeah, that's not a fucking motorcycle.
Oh
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
those, yeah.
A trike?
Oh,
dude.
Forget it.
And
Can-Ams.
you guys go for like long rides, like not no fucking down the street kind of shit,
Dude,
you know?
Oh, yeah.
How many miles have you say we hit just this summer alone?
At least
Damn.
300 or so.
No,
up?
more than
More
that.
than
brother.
that.
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
We probably hit maybe 2,000 all together.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Maybe a little over 2.
Yeah.
You know, we did a Route 66 ride down to Pontiac from the Joliet area here, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Down to Starve Rock.
Yeah, and then we shot up to Starve Rock.
Yeah.
We rode out down south, hooked west, just a little north of Peoria. So, yeah, we put in some miles just with those 2 trips alone.
Yeah. It's a good ride.
So, yeah, cool shit, man.
Yeah. So a little bit about myself, you know.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, get to
basically, you know, jack of all trades, master of none. you know, I dabble in guitar and bass, a little bit of music. Was a power lifter for a good part of about 10 years.
wow.
Nationally
What were
ranked.
those numbers, man?
Damn.
My highest bench was a 407 in competition. My deadlift was 635, and a squat about 635 as well.
God damn.
Yeah.
Overkill.
Good ass numbers.
So I did that for a while. Like I said, the music, motorcycles, man. You know, I'm a newer rider. You know, I've been doing it for this is my 2nd season, but man, fell in love with 2 wheels.
Yep, I just got done with my first season. Thanks to him, he got me into it. Finally, I pulled the plug.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
yeah, just put the bikes away for the winter now. So,
Yep. Family man. You know, got 4 kids. You know,
Wow.
love them. Married. You know, so yeah,
There you go, man. Yeah.
that's it.
yeah, sounds like the American dream there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, so
Hell yeah.
man, first topic is a good one. I'm looking forward to this one. You
All
know?
right, well, let's kick it off. So, guys, today's first topic of the night, it's one of 2. It's going to be the importance and the impact of music. Okay, whether
Love this one.
whether you listen or you play or you do both. Okay, us as men, if we don't find any connection in anything in life, there is one thing we can find it in, and it's music. And it's of any and all genres that you see fit. If you couldn't tell, Jared's a bit of a metalhead, as am myself.
Absolutely.
Justin's
Actually-
kind of a bit of everything.
Yes, sir.
And Isaac, you're like the unicorn, dude. You got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, right. I mean, I play in a couple bands. I play guitar, bass, keyboard, synths, grand piano, self-taught of everything. Yeah, self-taught. I never paid no one to teach me how to play nothing. I was like, dude, I'm gonna learn this shit on my own. You know,
You're like the Abraham Lincoln of music.
I'm
That's
trying,
hard,
man.
dude.
I'm trying.
That's
I
hard.
spent tens of thousands of dollars on my shit, you know, and it's an obsession. You know, it's like if a guy has a hobby of buying, like you guys talking about bikes and stuff, right? It's like my hobby is buying instruments, and I'm like, all right, what's the next thing I can get? You know, it's kind of like shit. You know, it's like I'm not thinking about cars or anything else right now until I stop spending money on this shit because it's expensive. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Even this mixer right here is like, you know, brand new, you know, so always looking for something better and better. But
for sure. So I
this-
go
yeah.
ahead and take it away, man. This
Yeah,
is
man.
gonna be your time to shine here.
so
Jared,
when
you
I was
too.
thinking
Hop on
about
in.
this topic, man, I was thinking it's like the impact that music has. So on that part alone, when people listen to a song, right? So you're either a really lyric guy or you're really about the instruments. And obviously, you know, when you hear the vocals in the song, you know, obviously it's easy to convey a lot in the vocals.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I do like a couple instrumental bands, or even if it's a regular band, there's a stinger as well. Sometimes like you hear that guitar solo, or you hear like that certain section in the song that's really gives you the goosebumps, you know, and
Yeah,
it makes
exactly.
it makes your hair stand on end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel the music. You
Right,
know, it's,
right.
You know, the vocals, I mean, that's cool and all. There's probably a message in there or whatever. But I mean, you get the whole realm of the music itself, the way it's built, the everything else, it gives you a feeling, like you said, you get goosebumps, you know.
Right, and like as a person that makes music as well, you know the song is great when your hair stands on end.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
you did good. And if you're not satisfied with a song, you gotta keep working on it. And that's what I've learned. And it can be tough for vocalists as well, because I know some vocalists, they tell me that, dude, I gotta pour my heart and soul into my lyrics. I mean, you're literally like people can read your lyrics literally, and they are seeing what you're saying, and it's like it could be deep. Like I remember this interview of the guy from Five Finger Death Punch. He talks about how he just pours his heart and soul into his lyrics, and you can see it in why
It's
people.
about Ivan Moody.
Yeah, exactly right, and
Yeah.
you can see how people just they blew up like 10 years ago, right, or whatever, and people just love him, dude. You like you know, one of our favorite bands, Linkin Park. You know, like rest in peace, Chester Bennington, but like
Man, RIP, bro.
he had that certain scream. But here's the thing: his lyrics versus in his voice, he had that scream that was like you can't buy that. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was real, raw, genuine pain.
It's
Pain
like
and
the same
suffering.
thing. It's like the same thing of like, you know, Corey Taylor. I know when he
Right,
was recording
exactly,
a
right.
song, you know, on the album Iowa, you know, he was actually
Slipknot.
screaming and crying
Yes, sir.
on record. Now, if that's not genuine, I don't know what is. You know,
And for those of you that aren't, you know, that you think that, you know, metal and rock, it's all just screaming and bullshit. Broaden your horizons a little bit, guys. Okay, you know, and this is my personal opinion, so shit on it if you want. But
Right.
a lot of that music is really influential. I know personally, for me and Justin, we grew up listening to Slipknot and
Yeah, me as well.
Disturbed, just all the time. And when we were kids, man, you know, we just loved the fucking riffs, how hard it went. But as I grew older, I started to look more into the lyrics and the meanings behind the song. So when you said some people are more into lyrics or like tone, like I'm a big lyric guy. Like I look for the messages behind the music, and not only the lyrics, but how they're portrayed. Because,
or
like,
delivered.
How they delivered, yeah. How
How
they
they
delivered,
delivered.
yeah.
So like when you mentioned Chester, yeah, man, Linkin Park is my number one favorite band ever. You know, that was the most influential band in my life growing up. So when Chester ultimately took his own life, I remember that day, man. I remember that day where
Me
I
too.
was. I remember looking at it for the first time. I just got home from work off a shift, and I was in my car. Right before I got out of my car, I checked my phone real quick, and the first thing that popped up on Facebook was Chester Bennington found dead. I was just like,
And at first you're thinking it's like a spam. It's like a, you know, it's not real, you know.
Yeah, I mean, at first I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
But then,
Dude, all of his songs are about killing himself.
looking,
Dude, yeah.
Stressy, depressy.
man, looking back at
Insane.
Linkin Park, you know,
The
when
signs were there.
yes,
Right.
exactly.
I mean, he's saying these wounds won't heal in
Yeah.
crawling. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, dude.
Breaking the Habit, man, that was a really good one for me when I was a kid. You know, just
He was good in Saw, too. The movie Saw.
Oh yes, yes,
people
yes.
forget
yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
it
yeah.
was good.
He was. In
That
the,
was crazy. He was in the car and his skin was getting ripped
dude.
alive from his
Like,
back.
his
Oh
whole-
my!
yes,
That was
wow.
awesome.
And he said he was a big fan of the franchise, and I don't know if it was a director, whoever reached out to him and said, "Hey, do you want to be on the next film?" He said, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah.
I remember he did a quick interview about it. I was like, "Dude, that's
Awesome
sick."
job.
They
Yeah.
fucking smoked.
He
my
did
boy,
so
man.
good, dude.
Damn.
He did good on that. Yeah.
But to kind of go along with Chester as well, Chris Cornell of Audio Slave, man, he
Excellent vocalist.
Right in the same and in the
excellent.
same year too, unfortunately, right?
yeah. So him and Chester were very good friends, if not like best friends, right?
Yeah.
And the whole situation behind their deaths is, I mean, people have their conspiracies, but at the end of the day, they're both gone, and those were two very influential singers in my lifetime. And they're gone, and now all I have is looking back at what they had,
What they left
before,
behind,
what they left behind. Exactly. So that kind of ties in with the impact music has on somebody, man. Music can bring back memories. It can bring back good memories, bad memories. It can bring back so many good feelings in one's life.
It could be a scapegoat for mass murders, like Marilyn Manson. Like what is this? The Columbine said that Manson influenced them to do it, or some shit like that.
Oh man, he got so much heat for that in the
yeah.
'90s, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, people want to say whatever the fuck they
They
want.
put him
Just
on like
'cause they're
he was on like
ignorant.
TV shows or
Yeah.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
I forgot what TV show he was on. Something
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was just trying to blame.
they were trying to blame
Yeah,
him
exactly.
for like how the kids nowadays in the '90s were behaving because of him. Like people worshiped that guy, dude, back in the '90s. Dude.
Oh yeah.
They did,
Yeah,
dude.
they did.
That was a crazy phase for him too.
Yeah.
Nine Inch Nails back in the '90s. That was huge.
Hell yeah,
that was
dude.
huge, man.
Yeah, but as music, it spans across all ages, all races, all cultures. It goes back to the beginning of man.
It doesn't
you know.
discriminate.
Exactly. Like I'm sure back in the caveman days, they were banging with
Yeah,
fucking,
right.
Sticks on
dinosaur
rocks
bones or
and
whatever
shit.
the hell they were doing.
And they're like, "Damn, there's a melody here."
Yeah, here we go.
They didn't even have fire yet. The fucking
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh shit, man.
So
That's funny,
as you
dude.
guys can see, all of us at this table. I mean, Justin too. He's kind of just chilling though. But we all have
You
something.
got no room over here, bro.
You still in the shot? Give me your opinion.
Yeah, I'm still in there.
You're in the shot, so give me your opinion. What's your impact on music, Justin? What has it had in your life?
I mean, I think you can say, a lot. That a lot of people say also the same thing. But like I said, I like to dabble, and Billy said earlier, I like to dabble in all kinds of music. Right now I mainly listen to rap and heavy metal and, sometimes some AC/DC, really old stuff. But,
Fuck yeah.
I dabble in country too. Even Isaac's music he makes over there with the synths and stuff like that. But
What about a nice little mashup like new metal, where you got the rap and the metal together?
Oh,
like
yeah,
Limp
yes,
Bizkit?
definitely.
That was
Dude,
so
yeah.
sad that
Definitely.
that
man.
phase
Yeah.
didn't last long,
Yeah.
dude. That was
Are
so.
you kidding me?
They,
Yeah, but that was
It's
like from like,
have you heard Bizkit's new album? Awesome.
but like I don't know why like they were. It was from like it was like 1999 to like 2005 or whatever that phase.
Bro,
and then like
that shit revived.
It
did it revive?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Listen to me right now. You got Never Tell, which is a band that started out of I think Florida,
Okay.
out of a storage unit, dude. They have a rapper and like a rock singer as lead singers. Okay, guys, Never Tell, awesome fucking band, man. Great messages, all about men's mental health struggles and whatnot. Huge in that. And then From Ashes to New.
Oh, I've heard them before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've heard them. I keep
Now-
seeing them on Spotify, and I keep seeing them on YouTube. Yeah.
Guys, if you don't know From Ashes to New or Never Tell, I highly recommend checking them both out, man. Because if you're into rap and you're into rock, you're into metal and all that, you are really gonna like those two bands for sure. Those are my two favorite as of right now, anyways.
Yeah, there's a nice. I mean, as far as like hip hop and stuff like that, NF.
Oh
Nate,
yeah.
Oh
NF,
yeah,
yeah.
Dude,
I've
so-
heard of him.
Yeah.
Speaking of NF, a couple people stemmed off of him and got really successful. Echo, it's spelled with a K, E-K-O-H, Echo. He's probably like my number one artist right now that I've been listening to. He just dropped a brand new album as well. Guys, check him out, man. He talks about struggles from from being abused as a kid to substance abuse to overcoming depression and suicidal tendencies and all that fun stuff. I mean, dude, it's his messages are phenomenal. The
It's
music
kind of
is
like
great.
the band Hatebreed.
Hatebreed.
Listen to their
Hatebreed,
lyrics.
Hatebreed.
I mean, yeah, it's heavy music,
My uncle
but the
loves
lyrics
Hatebreed.
are like, man, it'll get you motivated. It'll get you going. It's all about
What's that one
overcoming.
Honor Never Dies.
Yes.
Yeah, that song.
fuck.
That was a good song. I like that one. I like that song.
Perseverance.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I love that song.
Yeah.
So, if
Yeah.
anything, men can come together over music. We don't have to like all the same music.
Exactly.
know?
Right.
But it's something that we can talk about, we can relate to. And if you're like anything like me, I'm into the message behind the music. I really
Right. You're like a lyric
enjoy-
guy kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to have a good melody too, though, man. You know?
No, absolutely. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, that's given. But there's bands, there's artists out there that are, just they don't make any fucking sense, man. They're talking about
mumble rap.
mumble rap. Those fucking shitbag dudes who just get on a mic and just drink fucking lean and just mumble shit into a mic. Dude, fuck them. But
Yeah. No, exactly. Fuck it.
and then you got fucking bitches like Lizzo and Cardi B who just sing about fucking trash. They're
About their-
trash.
About their pussies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're wet ass pussies.
Yeah,
Get the fuck
that's
outta
it.
Here. Funny. Ask any chick what they think of Lizzo. Oh, she's great. I love her. Oh my God, she's such an inspiration. All right, now ask them.
Don't even just ask them.
Would you want to look like her if
Just say you
if
look-
that meant you were successful like her? And the answer every time is going to be, oh
Yeah.
no, they
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If you're going to be an artist and you're going to influence people, you should probably have a good image and persona. You want to impact people in a positive way.
Right. They're just damaging these broads.
Emotional damage.
Or at least get them moving, man.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
Shit.
I mean, dude, look, you can really, I think equally, the instruments in the song or the lyrics as well can really impact you as a person, because I've heard some guitar solos that, like I said, gave me chills, and I've heard lyrics that gave me chills equally. So what it's like pick your, you know how they say pick your poison, pick your good in the song, I guess, like
So
what do you
I
think
guess
is
you
good?
have a good point of view on music because obviously you're a creator.
Yeah, you're right. And I play shows in front of crowds, and it's like,
How is that?
dude, man, like it's
How long have you been playing like in front of people now?
like
professional.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've only been playing music for since I was 21. I'm 29, so I
Does
started
the old
playing.
expression make sense? Like you just got to visualize everyone naked and feel comfortable or something?
I mean, dude, it really is a different feeling. It's a different feeling when you walk on the stage and get in front of people versus you just walk off the stage. It's a different feeling. Like
I mean,
when you
you-
see all the people in the crowd.
You
Yeah.
probably see people naked for real though out there.
yeah, probably.
I've played shows. I played shows where, gosh, dude, I played shows with gay strippers, and man,
What?
yeah, I played shows with gay strippers. They getting naked in the crowd and switching outfits, trying to get the girls all wet and shit. It's just, dude, I've seen some crazy shit.
Justin, you
I've seen-
didn't
I've seen
tell me
weird
you
shit in the
played at one
crowd.
of his shows, man. That's crazy.
What's that?
You never told us that you played at one of Isaac's shows, man.
Yeah, funny.
Yeah, but dude, like, you really
Lighten up, bro.
really,
Damn.
I really can't explain the feeling of playing in front of a crowd. It's that feeling you can't explain feeling. You know, it's sometimes hard to explain
Yeah.
feelings. So when I'm
No.
playing in front of 500 people or like 1,000 people, it's like, dude, I just can't. This is why, and I tell myself, oh, this is why people play in front of crowds for decades and decades.
Like I'm
For-
sure
as a
you
career.
get their energy from the crowd. You feel their energy.
Dude,
it's
yes.
just like a whole
And there's
nother
certain
feeling,
there's
I would
certain places I
imagine.
play and the whole crowd is energetic and it just makes you want to play better
Oh yeah,
in the moment, you know.
yeah.
So
And when and the opposite as well. If a crowd is like quiet and their energy is low, it sucks the life out of you as well. And especially like my drummer because my drummer's like he'll be like he'll hit hard and then the crowd is just they look fucking bored and he always says it sucks the life out of him, dude. I'm like, I don't blame you, dude. It does for me too.
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah, I mean, 'cause
Seriously.
you're playing for people. You want
Yeah.
you want the people to receive it well, or how you want them to. And if it ain't hitting, then yeah,
Right,
I mean, you're
exactly.
gonna be off.
You're like, yo, am I doing bad or something? A lot of times it's in your own head though. Because a lot of people will go on stage with stage fright. I've seen some singers. I've talked to some singers, and they told me before they went on stage, like, dude, I'm nervous right now. I'm nervous. I'm like, dude, man, look. The reality is, you go on stage. There's tons of people that are here to see you play. They're just staring at you. It looks like it's just imagine like a 1,000 eyeballs staring at you from below, you know, and they're just looking at you. They want you to give them entertainment. You're an entertainer, so they're looking for you to give them that.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to
what it
ask
is.
you, dude.
They-
Like,
they
what
paid
advice?
To see.
What
Yeah.
advice?
Yeah, what advice would you
I
give
do
somebody
experience.
to
Unfortunately, dude, you're gonna feel that fight or flight feeling when you first go on stage as a beginner performer, and you can't do you. I don't think any person, like, I don't care what charisma level you have or how invisible you feel, dude, you're gonna feel something, dude. Like, you're gonna feel something. I guess on your own personality, if it's easier, you might be able to get past it quicker. Depends how maybe insecure you are. Maybe it might take you longer. I mean, honestly, it took me a good 2 years to finally get past the stage fright. Maybe a good year and a year or so.
Yeah, I
But
think Bill,
you
you
stuck
could
with
speak
it,
to
though.
this.
I stuck with it though. Yeah, and I was nervous as shit my first show.
Perseverance, man.
Yeah, I think.
I remember my first show that I was like ready to play. A month before, I was nervous the whole fucking month. The whole month before I got on stage for the first time. But yeah,
Shit in your pants for 30 days.
yeah, dude, seriously.
Like Bill, I think you could speak to this one too. Like powerlifting competition or strongman, you're doing that in front of people.
Right, that
Yeah,
too, right.
so
The
I-
performance thing.
Yeah.
I never competed in powerlifting, but I did have the opportunity with years of training to compete in a strongman competition. I think I spoke of that a couple episodes ago, if I remember correctly. But I had never competed in,
Oh, I think you did,
in
yeah.
an individual sport like that, outside of like
And-
high school wrestling or high school football.
And how many people did you perform in front of?
Well, there were, God, this was like 17, man. So give me a second.
At least 100.
17.
There was, I think, about between 40 and 50 contestants. That's for sure.
And I'm sure other families were there.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
dude,
like,
there were a bunch of family members there of all the contestants,
Yeah.
people
Like-
from
like-
in the town.
like
We
1,000
were
people?
actually up in, I wouldn't say 1,000, probably a couple hundred though, for sure.
and that's still enough. That's still enough to get you.
I definitely
feeling
had,
some kind
had
of way.
nerves, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
So we were up in Stoughton, Wisconsin, for Viking Days. That's if you're listening and you're in Wisconsin.
Hello.
If you're looking, if you're looking for, a manly show out of strength, guy that hosted the event, his name is Jimmy Brooks. He's the owner of Primal Strength and Fitness out of Stoughton, Wisconsin. So shout out to him, man. I remember you, Jimmy. Thank you for letting me compete in your
yes, sir.
event. And great guy, man. Great guy from what I remember. I still follow him to this day. But so to kind of answer your question though, Jer, competing in front of people, I definitely had nerves, man, for sure. But what really helped was knowing I had a support system there. I had my girlfriend, who eventually became my fiance and then my wife, now ex-wife, but that was another life ago. But she drove up with me. She drove, dude. It was like fucking like 3-4 hours. We left at like 2 or 3 in the morning, so I got some sleep on the way up there.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. But I got up there and I realized how many contestants were actually in the show and in the event, and I was like,
fuck. I have no idea how I'm gonna do. But then I took a look around and I looked at all the other contestants and I'm like, honestly, I'm gonna be all right.
Here we go. Time to play the game.
There were two dudes, man, two fucking dudes that I actually had to really compete against for sure out of like the 40 or 50.
I feel on that, bro. Real quick, I feel on that because because we always have people open for us, and we've had some bands. I'm like, these guys fucking suck.
Ain't no way I could be worse than that.
Yeah, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna do way better. So that's helped the nerves as well. You know?
Definitely that helped me come down for sure.
Absolutely.
So I remember we opened up with overhead log clean and press, and then we went over to max deadlift. It was a 16-inch elevated axle deadlift, and then we jumped over to stones over a 48-inch bar, and it was I think it was like 150-pound stone, and that was AMRAPs, as many reps as possible.
Damn, you kicking ass out there.
Dude, it was fucking fun, man. My number one favorite thing though about that event
was wearing a singlet.
I didn't wear a singlet. I did not wear a singlet. My dad actually had just gotten surgery at the time for he had stage 3 cancer, esophagus cancer. So I actually got T-shirts made up and started a little fundraiser to kind of help out while he was off work. But I got T-shirts made up, so I actually wore that shirt, and it read, "We are Coffee Strong," and that's my family's name, my last name. So that meant a lot to me. That meant something. I was representing something, you know. So that eased the nerves for me too. But my favorite part about that fucking competition, though, man, was the deadlift. That was my best event.
That was my favorite.
I didn't take first in it, but that was my favorite. I actually took first in the overhead log press. It was 155 pounds for AMRAPs, so I got 19 reps officially. They didn't count my 20th. I didn't rock out all the way, but fuck it. But I was really proud of my deadlift because in training, I had only worked up to like 525, 545, somewhere in there. And I actually hit... I hit 605, and I was like, fuck, that was easy, right? Jumped up, and it was 50-pound jumps. So I got up to 655. I tried it twice, and the first time, I couldn't lock it out, and that fucking kicked my ass. So on the second attempt, I was like, I ain't got it. I tapped out at 655, so I took second in that event. The guy who took first, he hit 655, and I think he attempted 705, or he hit it, I don't remember, but he definitely was pulling 705. So he actually took first place overall in the competition, and I took second, which I was okay with that. You know, that was my first ever comp.
Yeah. I mean, second for first ever comp, dude. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. My trainer lived near me at the time, but then he moved down to Kentucky, and we lost touch. But man, I would love to get back into it again. But life moves on. I had kids. I got married at one point. Got my own place. Got a full-time job that led to my career path. I still do to this day. And just life happens, man. But if you really like something, you'll get back to it. If you want it that bad. So as far as the nerves go for like shows, like playing in front of people, yeah, I can relate to that. I get that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Oh yeah, because it all comes down to like a performance anxiety thing. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're just in crowd. You're in front of crowds, and they are all looking at you, and they're looking for you to do what you are here to do, pretty much.
Yeah.
And if you, it's pressure, man. It is. But the more you do it, though, the more the pressure becomes normal.
I think after a while you just get tunnel vision, and you really you focus on your craft or whatever it is that you're doing, and those nerves just kind of go away after a while.
Yeah. Once you get into your groove, man,
oh, yeah.
It's just like, what nerves?
Yeah.
Right. You get used to it, man, for sure.
So for anybody out there that's listening or watching us right now, if you're into music like these two guys are, you know, and you actually want to play music, you know, become a creator, become an artist, you know, yeah, you're gonna have nerves, but that's gonna go away, man. You know, just start. You know, it's fucking easy. You pick up your phone, you put it up against a fucking book or something. You sit in front of it, you hit record. Whether you're singing or you're playing a guitar, piano, whatever. You got something you want to create. You want to be an artist. Just do it, because you don't know the impact that you may have on somebody with what you're doing, man. You know, people really like to relate to music in some way, shape, or form.
I never met anyone that doesn't like music. Ever.
Yeah,
Right.
same,
Yeah.
same. I mean, just if you got somebody that likes everything, you know, that's one thing. But
Yeah, play Slayer, see if they really like it.
Wow. But you know, to not like music at all, that's fucking absurd. So don't count yourselves out, guys. You know, whether you're a listener like me, or you're an artist like Isaac is, or Jared was. Just get out there and do it, man. You know, like how we started the fucking podcast. We were just like, hey, like this is what we want to do, so why don't we just set up and fucking do it?
Yeah, exactly right.
And here we are. We're on.
Sometimes you guys just say, fuck it, man. Just go for it.
And we're on episode 5.
Right.
We're fucking rolling, boys.
No, right. Like, even with the music shit, I was like, yo, my first instrument was guitar. I was like, some dude told me, he's like, yo, I'm selling my guitar. I was like, I said, fuck it, I'll buy it.
Yeah, send it. Just do it.
You're right. You know, you just and like, as long as anything you do, as long as you don't quit, you don't give up on it, you keep trying, you will get better. Period. I don't care what hobby, skill that you're trying to do, you will get better. The more you do it, you will get better.
Yeah, like I said, you know,
You will find ways to progress.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say I play guitar. I play with guitar because I'm, you know, I haven't mastered. I don't know, you know, many people that actually have, and you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, just if you have a passion about it, just you know, keep at it. You'll eventually get better. I got a little better. It's no problem.
Victory
But the
belongs
problem-
to
yeah.
the most persevered.
The problem is
Yes,
with people is
Napoleon Bonaparte.
the problem with people is they don't give themselves enough time in whatever craft they're trying to work on. You know, so if you're not consistent, then you unfortunately that's the reality is like the brain says, hey, if you don't work on this, then I can't get better. You know, it just is what it is.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You're not going to create your fucking brand in a day.
Right.
You know,
Unless, you know, you're like the fucking Paul brothers, which, speaking of that,
Oh,
how about that fucking Paul and Tyson fight?
How about it?
Into that shit.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I did the whole night.
I didn't watch it. I just full disclosure, I didn't watch the fight. I actually went to the gym instead. Because I wasn't about to sit through 3 hours of crash Netflix.
Yeah, that was true.
And I didn't feel like paying fucking money to watch, you know, a guy my age whoop on a geriatric Mike Tyson. So, which I mean, I didn't count Mike Tyson out though. Which I gotta be honest, I was fucking surprised Tyson didn't take his fucking head off.
Tyson pulled his punches, man.
You know, that's what I keep hearing. You know, so
he pulled a couple.
So you guys saw
two
the
good
fight.
ones.
Oh,
Two good
yeah.
ones.
You guys saw the fight. What do you guys have to fucking say about it?
Dude, first round Tyson was all full of piss and vinegar, man. He was going at it with it was like old Tyson.
I saw his ass cheeks.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
But after that, dude, it was like, oh man, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that was definitely rigged. I did have my bets on Paul, and that's kind of how it goes.
Shit. Fuck the audio. The audio got fucked up. Damn it.
I got a technical difficulty there.
It stopped recording. I don't know why. Shit.
Come on, Butterfingers.
Butterfinger. Somebody had to stream that, yeah. Fuck. Alright, we're
Yeah, we're good. All right, we're good. We're back. I'll just have to edit it.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it.
We
good?
We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right. So
It paused for a couple seconds or a minute or so.
So, with that fight, I mean,
Tyson
it was
was full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
That's what I remember you saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Bro, he's got fucked up knees and all that shit, man. I mean, I think he was wearing
It's
what
funny
was it,
seeing
a
his
little
ass
brace or
cheeks. Yeah, he
something.
was.
Yeah,
He
he's wearing
was.
a brace during the fight.
Hey, Justin, you're awake.
It was just rigged. You know, I think Paul walked around with like, he took home 40 mil, I think, from that fight. I think Tyson
Yes.
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
So-
was a clip. I don't know if it's some sort of conspiracy or whatever,
Mhm.
but when they kind of wrapped up a little bit in the clinch, I think somebody said Paul said in Tyson's ear like, "Oh, well, you're getting this money. Remember, you're getting this money."
Yeah.
Kind of slowed him down a little bit.
I mean, they definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
they're taking pictures together and all that stuff. They don't, of course, really hate each other or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's probably talked about before.
That kind of reminds me of the McGregor and Mayweather fight too, man. I think that shit was rigged as well. You guys remember that one?
Yeah, dude.
Well,
that
dude,
was the
boxing-
first fight. I was like, all right, this is bullshit.
This
the
is-
first fight ever. I was like, yeah,
this
is
was
bullshit.
when McGregor was what? Just
starting.
no,
No?
he was in his
No.
prime, or he was like kind of like dying out. He was towards the end of like the golden years of McGregor, I feel.
Mhm.
But
Well, dude, boxing it's a tiring sport, man. It really gasses you out. It's not like these 3 to 4 minute cage matches versus fucking 8 to 12 rounds in the ring. You know,
well, okay.
so
I have
it was
something to
kind
say
of an
about that.
unfair advantage.
As somebody who has trained boxing and I've trained jiu-jitsu, I will honestly fucking say jiu-jitsu beat the fucking piss out of me more than boxing did, because I could stand there and throw punches and take punches a hell of a lot longer than grappling with somebody on the fucking ground, especially if you...
That's what she said.
This, man! Especially if you shoot the wrong gap or you clinch and you slip off, like, dude, that's precious energy wasted there, man. I trained boxing probably for just a few months, like, which I wasn't really into it like that. I was more so into grappling, like jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. It fit more my style with my career choice.
God damn.
Yeah.
So I wanted
Get
to
the fuck out my face with that shit.
Yeah, for real.
fuck you, hoe, man.
Yeah. Speak your shit, man.
But
I'm just fucking with you. Gotta pull your legs sometimes, right?
jiu-jitsu really fucking humbled me, man. It really did, dude. I'm a heavy guy. I lift I lift weights though. Like, I'm healthy. I'm just fucking heavy, dude. I'm about 320, 315, 320.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Man.
Damn,
But and at the
Damn,
time
that's
that
a
I
big
was
chungus right there.
who you calling Chungus, man?
Nah, Billy, you just big bone. That's all.
Yeah, I got girth in these bones, man. But it humbled the fuck out of me, because when I was training jiu-jitsu, I was probably around like 335, somewhere in there. So I took up the sport to better prepare myself for the ultimate oh shits in moments in my career. And I wanted to get, healthier. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to learn how to defend myself and, subdue. And
It was practical.
Yeah, it was definitely practical for sure.
Yeah.
But I trained it probably for the better part of a year, and I don't know, man. I never got in the cage. I was just on the mats, and dude, I remember we would have sprawling drills. Dude, it was like 4 or 5 minutes straight of just fucking sprawling, dude. You're grappling, you're clinching, you're on the ground, you're rolling around. I'm not gonna lie. At the time, I was probably like 23, 24. I got my ass whooped by a 16-year-old high school kid, dude.
Yeah.
He fucked me up. But he
Damn, really?
He had been training it since he was, about 10, 11 years old, man. So it goes to show that strength isn't everything. Form and skill, timing, patience, all of that goes into effect. So when I see these professional fighters going out there and it looks like they're throwing fights, I'm inclined to believe that, because these guys do this shit for a living, right? Whereas I'm just some fucking Joe Schmo just taking up the training just to better myself. You know,
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, fuck me.
I also heard that the Tyson and Jake Paul fight, man, was really just a beta test for Netflix to do live content.
That's
and
funny.
they failed astronomically.
That's exactly
Oh,
what
they
I
sure
said
did,
on the
bro.
night.
Sure did.
That's
So-
exactly what I said.
So what? Netflix is trying to be like the new pay per view, or
Not
what?
necessarily. They're gonna do football games, you know, and shit like that. But I guess this was their first test to see if how
Yeah.
it went.
That's probably why it took a shit.
Yeah.
A massive shit.
Oh yeah.
They dropped the fucking ball.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I don't know. Some people are saying that they didn't really have any connection issues. I was at a buddy's house watching it. He has the best internet you can fucking possibly have, and it was still dog shit quality.
Yep.
Absolutely. So
Yep.
Fuck you, Netflix. Fix your shit. Be better.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because so many people were watching it that the servers were just crashing.
That's
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
a fucking
they-
Netflix problem.
they didn't know how
I
to
guess
prepare
that's,
for it.
That's their fault.
That's not a us problem. That's a fucking them problem. They're a multi-million, billion-dollar franchise, dude. You shouldn't have issues like that, bro. Come on.
They just weren't ready, dude. I guess, right?
Hey, what do I know? I'm just a consumer of product.
Yeah,
man.
that was definitely a beta test though.
So your guys' take on the fight was just Tyson threw it just for the bands.
I think they both did, dude.
You know, Tyson, he did come out and say that back in the days, he was a different person as he is now. You know, he's more laid back,
sure.
relaxed, chilled, and stuff. But back in the day, I think he was addicted to pills. He said so. He was always angry, obnoxious. You know.
Dude, Tyson was fucking about that life, man. His whole
absolutely.
fucking life, and now that he's in his retirement, dwindling ages, you know, the twilight years, if you will. I mean, it's you know, and that's no knock to Tyson, man, because he would fucking take my head clean off at 70 years old, for all I know. Fuck, I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, you saw his training videos for the fight.
Fuck, man, that
yeah, I
he
saw those too.
still had that shit.
Yeah.
He still had it.
Consider the source, but CNN Sports says they claim that the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was rigged and are incorrect and baseless.
Oh,
the
the
mo-
Clinton News Network.
Yeah.
The corrupt news network.
Right. So take that as what you will, but a lot of people are saying that, and I don't know, kind of agree with it.
Liberal news.
They're saying
fake
it was.
news.
They're saying it wasn't rigged.
You are fake news.
They're saying it was rigged.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think one of the announcers there, I forgot his name, but he also made a video on it. So
Yeah.
it definitely was rigged for sure.
But at the same time,
That's okay. I mean, hey, go get the bag, dude.
Right.
You know, people are going to
Absolutely.
tune in. That was like probably one of the biggest events boxing has ever had.
Yes.
And you got to, I mean, Tyson, you know, a legend, and then you got Paul, which, you know, a lot of people want to see his ass get, flatlined or knocked out. So a lot of people tuned in, man. That was one of the biggest events ever.
I wish Tyson would have won. It just again,
here's a hot take on that though, man. So people directly involved with the event, like you said, one of the announcers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He was there
So-
with his dad, I think he was saying.
okay.
So he made a YouTube video on it.
So
Watched a little bit of that.
people these days love networking. They love getting out there, getting their name out there, feeling relevant. You know, I feel like people will just pull shit out of their fucking asses just to, you know, have their fucking 2 minutes of fame and an article on fucking the internet.
Mhm.
You know, so
yeah.
I
I barely read articles.
I don't know what to believe. You know, from what it looked like, I saw, you know, highlights and shit. Man, it did look fucking rigged. And if it was that,
It was. You know how many times Tyson or Paul was open and they barely, you know, they were kind of just
Oh yeah.
doing a little,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
purposely missing just for the entertainment. And dude, Jake even admitted it after the fight. He's like, yeah, I didn't want to hit him. You know, it was like he basically admitted it was fucking rigged. And the clips are on YouTube. Obviously, you guys
They
can go watch
respected him
that.
as a
Yeah.
legend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much what it was.
Right.
Yeah, well, I guess you don't want.
But,
I guess you don't want to knock your fucking heroes out, right?
I guess.
I mean, the moral
I
story,
do.
man. I think the fight was just a joke, man.
Fuck him.
It was.
It was just for it was for,
You
it
know,
was for the money, man.
I'm tired of these YouTube
That's why we
fights,
don't watch
man.
it.
I watched a couple of them, and I'm just like, you know what? I think at
I
this
ain't
point, I'm
watching
kind
that
of
shit
fucking
again.
done watching shit like that.
I'm not. You definitely.
Whether it's
dude.
Logan, whether it's fucking Jake or some other Joe Schmo YouTuber, I'm kind of over it.
You know,
I was actually excited. I was a bit excited. I thought it'd be a good show going on, but It was bland. It was raw. It was
Like
dry.
the
It was
best fights,
undercooked.
the best fights to watch are the nobodies.
It's
They're
fucking
trying to get
raw.
Yeah, you guys want to see people beat the shit out of each other? Watch the amateurs, man, trying to get into the octagon. Or
Dude, the chick fight
in the
before that
boxing.
was it was astronomically better.
The chick fights,
Yeah.
I heard those were
Holy
really
oh, you
good.
see her fucking eyebrow?
Yeah, it was
Dude.
headbutting the shit out
I
of
didn't
her.
even know women can beat the shit out of each other like that. It was
So-
that was. I mean,
That was a great fight.
yeah, all the fights leading up to them were the highlights of the night. Actually,
Right. Yeah, the Puerto Rican chick. Yeah.
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 Speaking
And,
of
Taylor.
the amateur fights, man. Speaking of the
Those are the best
amateur
ones. Fights to watch.
You know, UFC and Bellator, you know, those are some real dog fights, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the fucking injuries that you guys see on that thing, man. Fuck. I mean, probably my favorite fighter to watch right now is in the heavyweights. It's Francis Ngannou, and I don't even know how relevant he is these days. I haven't really been up to speed with the UFC. I used to be really into it several years ago, you know, because I was training, I was doing a martial art. So naturally, I'm inclined to look into the culture and see if I can, you know, improve myself in any way, shape, or form based off of what somebody else is doing who is successful in that field. And so that kind of ties us into our second topic of the night, our main topic, and that's going to be self-improvement. Okay. And that's something you guys got to take head on. No bullshit. Fucking put the face mask down. Go. Full speed ahead. Okay, that's my mentality on it. If you want to get better at something, you're not going to get better sitting on the fucking couch going, damn, I wish I did that.
Yeah, go do
Get
it.
the fuck up. Get up and say, you know what? I am going to go fucking do it. And get up, move. Move your body. Fucking go. Get it done. I don't care what it is. You want to get skinnier? You want to put size on? You know, bulk up? You want to be a better fucking cook? You want to be a better artist or musician? You want to be a good fighter? You want to be more educated? Go fucking do the work.
You want to be a better person?
A better human being,
Whatever.
man.
Just go do it. Work on it.
Fuck.
I mean,
And that's what drives me insane about these days is guys like us, and we've all been there. You know, I hated who I was, and I will never forget who I was.
Yep, me too.
I was one of those people where I was sitting on my couch eating fucking chips and shit, and I'm
Yep.
going, man, I wish I was skinnier, man. I
Right.
wish I was more in shape. You know, one day I realized if I don't do it, I'm not gonna fucking get it.
That's the same way I felt, dude. That's why I went from being 260 to 175, man.
Yeah,
you know?
we got our OG Big Beck in the house.
Yeah, right.
Ever since he was a kid, man. Me
Right,
and Isaac
yeah.
know each other since kids, and he was always a big boy.
I was a big boy. Yeah, it's just like I always loved food, but like, you know, you finally have a day where you had enough. You know, it's like, all right, I gotta do something about it, man. If I don't do nothing about it, I'm just blowing smoke out of my ass. I can talk all day. It's you gotta just do it.
you gotta walk the walk, man.
Walk the walk.
Yeah.
If you
Do it.
talk the talk, you better walk.
I mean, like the only difference between me and an undisciplined person is willpower.
That's huge. You
At
gotta have
some-
willpower to do it.
Yeah, man. At some point, something isn't just a mistake. You know, it's not like a matter of circumstances. You're making the choice to not be better. At some point, you guys need to realize, and that's when I realized. So I decided, fuck it, I am gonna go be better. I was making the conscious decision of I'm not gonna get better, but I'm gonna tell people I want to get better and get pity. You know, fuck that shit. Be a man. You know what you want in life. You know how to fucking get it. It starts by getting off your ass. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. Move your body. Fucking sharpen your skills. Hone in. Okay? Like I said, whether that's a skill or you want to sharpen the mind, you want to get better at, you know, just being a people person, for God's sake. I mean, people these days, they can't even go 10 seconds without not looking at their fucking phone. I can't tell you how many people out there, a little younger than me, shit, even my age, and maybe even a little bit older, people are so glued to their fucking phones that just saying good morning to somebody, you know,
It's alien to them.
they just ignore the fuck out of you. You know,
don't know how to carry a conversation at all.
At all, man.
Zero people.
Yeah, dude.
skills.
Like I work with when I'm working at work with kids that are like 18, 19. I'm like, bro, you have no social skills. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck have you been taught the past 18 years? You don't know how to fuck hold a conversation.
They're playing fucking Fortnite and talking to fucking gamer girls.
Right,
dude.
they're-
Not getting any shit.
Right. They're dug in their phone. They're dug playing games. They're dug fucking dug.
Too much,
Hell yeah.
too much
Doing
brain rot
stu-
going on nowadays.
Right. Exactly. Right. So when you talk to them in person, it's like they're lifeless. It's like there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the face is monotone. You got no energy in your voice. You can't fucking speak for more than 20 seconds without fucking not knowing what to say next. It's like, come on, who the
It's all
fuck?
that brain
what's
rot
going on
out
here?
there.
Oh, that shit's fire, man. Oh, fucking cat.
They all
you
sound
love
the
it.
same.
You love it.
God. You sound like a fucking idiot.
Or
Dude.
dude, they sound like duplicates. They all sound the fucking same.
Oh my god, man.
But I could speak to like getting better, man. Is like when I was competing at powerlifting, dude. My fucking goal was to be the strongest motherfucker in my weight class. I was a 275-pound weight class. I was going against people that were squatting in the 800s, 900s, even 1,000. I didn't give a fuck. Let me go in there. I'm gonna train my ass off. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna get in there and do it anyway. I'm gonna push my body. If I break something, it's whatever. It's how bad you want it. You gotta want it bad.
Fuck yeah, dude.
There you go.
You know.
I think back when you were competing, Eric Lillybridge was a
He was my
big
coach.
name.
Yeah.
That's what I
He was
thought.
my coach.
That's
Yeah.
what I fucking thought, man. If you guys don't know about the Lillybridges, shit, you're missing out. If you want to fucking look at some strong ass motherfuckers that know what they're talking
Multiple
about.
world records, man.
Yeah, fuck, dude. He was
Yeah.
your coach, man.
Yeah.
How fucking cool was that?
That was cool as fuck, except for the part where he was training me with squats and he had to wrap my knees. I thought my shits were going to explode. Dude, those shits were so fucking tight. I was like, I just want to get the lift over with to fucking get these things off. But it was awesome. But it was awesome, man. He taught me a lot. You know, shout out to the Lilla Bridges, man. Shout out to Battleground Strength Training. That was my home gym at the time. Yeah,
Out of Rockdale, right?
Out of Rockdale.
Yeah.
They since
Fuck yeah.
closed in 2020. They couldn't survive COVID, but
I remember that.
yeah, but yeah, man.
Shit.
Damn. Shout out to Rockdale.
Yeah.
Now you can pinpoint us.
What are you talking about?
Nah, nothing. Nah, I know what you're talking about, man. Yeah.
I only have
I'm just
Chicago
kidding.
Bears shit on my fucking walls.
That's right.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, it's
Motorcycles,
just,
Chicago Bears. No, go ahead,
yeah,
my
the
bad.
thing is, man, it's like if you want it bad enough, you're gonna go get that shit. It doesn't matter. You will go through fucking hellfire. It doesn't matter. You will break your body. You will crush your soul. Whatever it is to get where you need to be, to get what you want, you will do that. That would go to, like, you know, even work, the career, whatever you want to do. If you want to promote in your job, if you want to do well, if you're a fucking shit father, if you're a shit husband, you know, in your relationships, work on it. Be better. Especially if you're still in it, change it. Be better.
I guess that reminds me, man. Like, so, like, what do you tell the people out there that they're like, man, like what? How can I get that motivation to be a better father, to be a better person, be a better human being to my wife or whatever? Like, what would you say to those kind of people?
So, let me interject here.
Go ahead, yeah,
Because
both of you guys.
in
yeah.
my opinion, motivation is temporary. Discipline is the product of motivation.
Yes.
When it's set.
Damn. Okay. I like that.
When motivation is now permanent, it turns into discipline and sheer will. So I think the bigger question is how do you get that motivation to stick around and be a part of who you are?
I would feel that it's the results you see little by little. It's a little wins you get along the way. You see things are getting better.
I think I said
You're
that
like,
last episode, man.
all right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep doing
Yeah,
that.
the little victories, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Break
Right.
your one goal down into 2, 3, 10 little goals, man.
Yeah.
Because every achievement is gonna push you forward an inch at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to move a fucking inch forward as long as you're moving forward. That's all the fucking
Right.
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and my next question on that is, what do you guys think about time frames? I mean, does it matter how long something takes, or do you just chip away at it like you know, just however long it takes?
I see you chip away at it, man. Little at a time, however fucking long it takes. If you want it bad enough and you're working towards it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So if I see progress and if I have enough patience as a person, I'm gonna continue on.
Like when you lost all that fucking weight, man. You didn't lose 100 pounds fucking in 2 days, bro. You know?
Right.
You lost maybe a pound or two here, a pound or two there, turned into 5 pounds, turned into 10 pounds. Bam. A couple months down the road, holy shit, I'm 30 pounds down.
Right. And
You know what I mean?
and like I would tell Justin over here that like there was some months I was frustrated because I wasn't losing any weight, but then like I'd find a way to lose weight and then keep going, and then motivating me.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so you found a plateau.
Right. I hit
right?
plateaus, but then I broke past plateaus. You know.
Yeah, eventually you get off the plateau. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck. If you got to pitch a tent there for a hot minute, fine. So fucking be it. Use that time to plan your next move. Don't
exactly.
Don't just cry about being on that plateau, because that's not going to get you anywhere.
100%.
You have to fix it. You got to maneuver it. That's how you get out of the plateaus, man.
Us,
That's
like
exactly
it's
what
like
you did,
adapting.
Isaac.
It's like right.
Us as men, if we don't fucking do it, we don't put in the work, we don't have it up here, we're not going to have it down here either.
And you don't want it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
And if you don't want it that bad, I got news for you. Nobody wants to hear about it.
Yep.
Quit your fucking crying. Move. You know, Jocko Willink said it best, and I might have said this in the previous episode, but I'm going to say it again. One of Jocko's first episodes, him and Echo Charles, they were talking about, Jocko specifically was talking about when he comes up to hardships and struggles in his life. And this really, when I first heard this changed my whole perspective on my fucking life. Okay, this was groundbreaking for me. I even have it written on top of my calendar on my fridge every day for the last 2-3 years.
Nice.
So, you're getting divorced. You lost your job. Your car got repoed. You broke your leg. Okay? You're going to court for child custody care. Okay? Those are all shitty things.
Right.
Those are all things that sometimes are in our control. A lot of the times they may not be. Don't sulk in it. I mean, yeah, we're gonna sulk in it. We're fucking human. Shit sucks.
Right.
I'm guilty of that myself. But with perseverance and putting in work, both mentally and physically, I was able to overcome that. And when I mean mentally, I mean when Jocko said this one word, it changed my fucking life, man. He said,
"That's amazing."
Good. And Echo asked him a question. What do you mean good? You know, and I'm paraphrasing here, but and like I said, you know, you got hardships and struggles coming up in your life, and you don't know how to navigate them. You don't know how to, you know, you don't know what's going to happen, right? There's that uncertainty. There is something you can control, and that's your outlook on it, guys. Approach that problem, however long it's going to take you to get over it, fucking so be it. But approach that problem and look it in the face and go, good. Right?
And by the way, man, I love that podcast where they're across the table from each other. It's in black and white, and they just fucking talk. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. I
love it,
listen
dude.
to that
I love
podcast
it.
to this
I love
day.
it.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. He's in the gym 4:30 a.m. He has that photo he posts every day.
So
He's a great guy, man.
That actually,
I saw him on Joe Rogan once years ago, and I was like, I gotta follow this guy.
So that I actually got inspired by him. Just this week, I started doing 2-a-days now in the gym.
I was gonna bring it up, but yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm waking up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm taking my big 300+ pound ass to the gym, and I'm doing cardio,
go.
man. I'm doing cardio for a half hour, sometimes 45 minutes straight, and I'm not stopping. You know, I ran 1.5 miles, and then I hit the row machine for 1,000 meters, and then, you know, that fucking killed me. It killed me, but I didn't fucking stop. Okay, and that was day one, and I knew if I don't set the tone now, day one, I'm not gonna want to go day two, man. But I set the tone. I said, you know what? I'm going to fucking do this. I need to do cardio. Lifting weights fast might be cardio. But
Sure.
I got to get my fucking body moving, man.
That's a good point. I like that.
You know?
Sure.
But
Yeah.
so Yesterday I ran
Anything
two
over
miles
5
straight.
reps is cardio.
You heard it here first. Facts. So, but the whole point of me saying that though, guys, is I'm working on my own self improvement, and I'm taking that motivation that's turning into discipline and sheer will, and I'm using it to fuel what I need to do for my life. And so if you guys can take anything away from that, put yourself in my shoes, take it from my perspective, and how can you apply it to your life?
Yeah, I guess what
Dude,
I would
yes.
say too is like, man, you know, you're gonna go through some shit. Everyone does, but it's not forever. You know, the bad times they'll go away. It ain't, you know, it's just temporary. My whole thing is, man, you got a heartbeat. Good, it'll still be there. You'll get through it, man. You know, just keep pushing.
That was on the lighter side of things for you.
Yeah, I know.
That's rare, people.
It is rare. But
Justin, you
Yeah.
actually just had a good coming up now. You got a new place. How you feel about that?
It heads all over the place.
congrats.
Yeah. No, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Of
you know,
course,
putting
yeah.
shit together. But
Day by day, bro.
slowly
Day by
but
day.
surely. Exactly what you're saying right now, Billy. It's just take it day by day, and you know I'm getting in a better mental state.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, you were kind of fucked up for a couple weeks, man.
Yeah.
I'm I'm calling you out.
Yeah. No, I mean that's good. That's what you should be doing. And
That's what brothers do, man.
it's hard shit, bro. But get through it. Get through it, and you know, day by day.
Right. I mean, like, you guys all have to be ready to go through your dips and your lows, man.
Mhm.
Like, your highs and your lows. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to have those. You always have to be ready for them. The people aren't ready for them, and the ones that you see, they really just crash hard. And those are the people that weren't prepared for it because they never were taught by their dad or maybe their mom to be prepared for those moments. And whether it's days, weeks, years, it's going to come, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can't run from your problem. You can't run from stuff.
Well, Isaac, you had a
Yeah.
problem. You didn't know how to play music. You bought a guitar. Oh, okay. I'll just teach myself. That's what we're talking about, man. That's the type of shit that we're talking about. You want something bad enough, you're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, right. I think I remember telling myself like, man, I watch these videos of guys like playing guitar. I'm like, God, how the fuck they do that? I got to figure out how to do that. Or even other stuff besides music. Even like seeing other people. Like I remember like seeing like a video of a guy like underwater welding. I was like, God, why the fuck does he do that? I want to become a welder. So I became a welder for some years, and I was like, man, it's fun. But then like I got sick of welding, and now I'm a dog trainer. So now I train dogs, and I love my job, you know, and I love it
like
so much.
Caesar Milan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a dog trainer. I teach classes and this and that. And
Isaac's
on the
dog
side, I'm
whisperer.
on the side, I'm a musician
Nice.
and podcasting. So yeah, and also so talking about my job, like and it's another public kind of thing, right? You're a public speaker, right? So one of the most terrifying jobs is public speaking. Well, even just in general, people are just scared to just public anything, right? So, like I said, I'm playing shows, teaching classes of groups of people, like 10 people, sometimes like 6 people, 7 people. You know, it's like you're talking, you know, and it's just you're performing, you know. So you get that performance anxiety, but the better you get at whatever you're doing, you become more confident. Confidence comes through experience. So once you get better at something, you become more confident at it. You're gonna come in here like, all right, I know what to do. I know what to say. So that brings down the nerves, the anxiety, everything, because with experience.
You're basically building you're building a rhythm, you know, in what you do.
Right. Even just like in music, no pun intended. I'm playing rhythm the whole night.
Oh yeah. And I got
Yeah.
this saying, you know, knowledge comes with experience.
Yeah, and I love that saying, man. You say
Knowledge-
it all the time, even off the podcast. You say it all the time. It sticks with me,
It
dude.
puts things into
It
perspective.
really
man.
does.
Knowledge comes with experience, but experience does not come with knowledge.
Yeah,
you gotta
I
have
love
the
that. I love
experience
that.
first.
I love that.
You gotta have the experience first.
Yes.
You gotta get your feet wet before you develop the knowledge of, damn, okay, my feet are cold. This water's cold. Okay, you know, right? Like,
Just like the fucking Navy SEALs, dude. They put them through the fucking have you ever seen those videos of what they go through to become a Navy SEAL, bro? It ain't fucking easy. They put them through cold fucking water, all this shit. They purposely like drown them in the way, like dude, like because like
Dude,
to see who breaks through.
That. You know, none of us here served in the military, but we have friends and some family members that did serve, and you know, just hearing stories from them, and obviously seeing, you know, on TV and the internet, you know, YouTube of the type of shit that those guys go through. If anything, yeah, you may not enlist, but what do those guys have that makes them go, yeah, this is gonna be the worst fucking time of my life, but I'm gonna fucking do it because the goal at the end of the road is gonna be worth it.
Maybe a little bit of testosterone.
Maybe a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, speaking of that, man, I talked to my doctor. I got referred to a hormone doctor of some kind. So I'm gonna, you know, maybe get some shit going because I got some blood work done, guys.
Some of the good.
Yeah, I got some blood work done, and some of the numbers weren't where I wanted them.
Take care of yourselves, guys.
Yeah,
get that blood work checked.
You know, when I took on my new job, a requirement through the insurance was I had to go get blood work done. It was like a biometric scan of some sort, and you know, it took like cholesterol, triglycerides, blood pressure, blood sugar, all sorts of shit that I didn't even know was a thing. But then I asked my doctor, I says, hey, I would like to get my testosterone checked as well, because generally I would like to know where I'm sitting, because and
I think every man should.
Every man should, yeah. You know, as a 28-year-old male, my testosterone should be higher than what it is now, but that's okay because I've been through some life-changing shit that really brought me down to my fucking knees, man. It really did. I was dead inside. I mean, you can ask Jared. He was there when I was going through the worst of it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it was the lowest point of my life.
Yeah,
for sure. And you know, that could attribute to, you know, my testosterone being lower than what it should be.
Yeah, your mood, you know, excess weight gain, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
just
stress.
lethargic, brain fog.
Right, because a lot of young men, specifically young men, they think that testosterone is just sex drive. No, it's a lot of illicit things.
As a male,
it's got something to do with libido. The
no,
sex
it does.
drive.
It does, but
it's not
everything.
That's not the main part.
Right, and that's why we try to like clarify, like, hey guys, like it's not just about your.
It's not just about your boner.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. No. Right. Exactly. It's about a lot of other things as well.
Yeah. Brain functionality. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you have a primary care provider, you have a doctor, man to man here, guys, go get your blood work done. Okay, go get checked out. See where you're looking at, and who knows, you know, things running everyone's families. You know, cancer, diabetes, you know, you name it, stuff like that. Go get that blood work done and see where you're at right now. Because I'm glad I did, because I found a couple things that popped up that kind of tracked with my family history. So I'm going to go get that looked at and see if I can get ahead of the game, be proactive with my health now that I got the numbers down and I consulted my doctor. Sweet. So don't do anything with your body that your doctor wouldn't recommend, guys.
Exactly.
They're doctors for a reason. We are not doctors. Just because I might do something doesn't mean it's going to be okay for Jared or for Isaac or for Justin, and vice versa. Okay. Yeah. So when we talk about self improvement, look at your health, man. Go see your doctor. Okay, that's a really great start. Go to your doctor. Say, hey, can I get a general physical? I want blood work done. I want to know where I'm sitting and yada 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 yada. So it gives you an idea of the statistics of your body, right? Because you can look in the mirror and go, damn, I look like shit. You know, fuck me, I'm a piece of shit. I'm just being a fucking bitch, right? But
there could be more factors.
There could be, absolutely.
Yeah.
There could be some underlying things
test
going
killer.
On. Big stress
dude,
killer.
Obesity.
Test killer. Yeah, dude, fuck.
Get some sleep. Maybe.
Yeah, guys, at least fucking 7 hours.
Get off the game. Yeah. Get some sleep.
Right.
It just fucking tag me, bro. Shit.
Right. Get off the fucking Call of Duty, bro.
Call of
Stop
Duty
playing
right
video
now.
games so damn much.
Hey, fuck you, man. Warhammer right now is my shit.
It's
But-
good in moderation, but
But
do it
you
too
get
much.
your shit done, right, Billy?
I'm
Right.
getting my fucking shit done.
Yes,
yeah, man.
exactly.
You know,
See,
I
that's
treat
the
myself,
point.
That's the
damn it.
difference, right?
I treat myself.
That's
Yeah,
the
man.
difference.
Treat
Mission
yourself
failed.
big.
We'll get them next time.
That's the difference, you know.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, guys, it's dude. Set the fucking foundation. You can't build a house without foundation, man. Go get seen by your doctor. If you guys are struggling mentally, go see your doctor. Talk about some things and some options out there that whether it be medication or you get referred to a therapist of some sort, or you have a substance abuse problem. Guys, put your pride aside. Go see the doctor.
Because a lot of suicides, man, they do come from also a factor of low T. You get that brain fog, you get that depression. It is a factor.
Right, like right now it's wintertime, so a lot of people getting winter blues, right? They're
Brother, you know damn well I was right there in them fucking trenches with
Yeah.
that shit, man.
Yeah. We've all been there, man. Yeah.
But
that's deep, man.
shit, it's only gonna get deeper.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, anybody got any final thoughts on self-improvement before I get us rolling here?
Roll out of here.
I'm just gonna say, be honest with yourself, and suffer or suffer. That's one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say
You suffer being obese, or you suffer through your workout and your exercises. Build the
pick your suffering.
physique and the body that you want, and
yeah.
especially your mindset.
Okay, I'll say this. So human beings didn't get this far like we did in our lifetime by being alone. So a lot of people that are become depressed and this and that, they spend too much time being by themselves, and you gotta go talk to your close friends, anybody that your brother, your sister, whoever you gotta talk to. Just talk to people. The people that commit suicide are the people that spend too much time alone, and this and that. So you need to spend time with other people. We got somewhere in this world by working together as a species. So you need to go talk to whoever you need to talk to and stay connected with people. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Being depressed in your thoughts alone, it's a dangerous place.
Yeah, it kind of it drives people to want to be by themselves and be alone. But I think one of the best things that you could do is surround yourself with people that love you and care about you,
that want to see you get better.
Right, and the worst things I've ever
and
done.
I know it's hard, guys, but you can definitely do it.
Like the worst things I've ever done is sit in my room alone, look at the ceiling, and fucking just think of a million thoughts for hours and hours on end. I hate that shit, dude. I never want to do those things ever.
Brothers, listen to me right now. You guys. This is a philosophy that I live by. You need to make your mind busy before your mind makes itself busy.
Do it 100%.
If your mind makes itself busy, that's not a place you want to be in, bro. That's not a place that's not a thing that you want to happen. It's going to happen from time to time, yeah, sure, but that's where you need the determination and the strength to fight that, okay? And that's by you surround yourself with hobbies and friends, people with similar interests, people that want to see you do good and not want to see your fucking downfall, man.
Yeah. People that actually mean something to you.
The
And
support
you mean
system.
something to them, not just empty people.
Yeah.
Acquaintances.
Exactly. People that are honest with you, that won't sugarcoat shit.
Yes. I say that's where one of the benefits of having good friends.
I just
brothers
called you out a few
come
minutes
from.
ago, Justin. That's the fucking point
I know.
right there, guys. That is live proof right
Literally.
there. Okay?
It's what you guys should be doing with each other.
Yeah.
Especially if you guys are
Right,
good
because
friends.
that's called helping out one another. You know.
How many times have I walked into work, Jared, and you were already in the fucking room, and I go, well, aren't you just being a little bitch?
Yeah.
Every fucking
Yep,
time, bro.
Every time. And I was
I
like,
go-
you know what? Then you have to step back and you have to check yourself. You at first and you're like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, right? Are you serious right now? Then I'm like,
Yeah.
man,
Right.
I need to step it up a little.
What's with the shitty dude, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, call you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right, and that's a perfect example of checking on your brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example right there.
Because if they're always just highlighting, oh, everything's great, everything's man.
Right.
No.
It's not, dude.
No.
It's not. It's not.
No.
Like,
That's
there's no
shit.
such thing as a person that's 100% happy all the time. What
Yeah.
kind of fucking person is that?
And if they are,
That's
you
a
should-
fucking robot.
You should definitely check on them even more.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Right.
People
Yeah.
that usually commit
Right, because
suicide.
that's a red
they're-
flag, actually.
They're the ones always faking a smile all
Yep.
the time.
Oh
You know,
my
good
God.
example
Right,
like we
that's a
talked about
red
earlier
flag.
with Chester. You know,
Yeah.
rest in peace. But he was always a kind of happy guy. Or same with like Robin Williams.
Yeah.
You know, they were always happy people.
I
You
was
never
just
would
gonna
have.
say,
You never
man,
would have
Robin
guessed.
I was gonna say Robin
Yeah.
Williams as well. I was gonna say
Yeah,
him.
you
I
guys.
was gonna say him
Nobody
as well.
ever would have guessed, but turns out they were hurting, man. Shit going through their minds that shit. Some people don't even know. We don't even know.
They're men just like us four at this table, just like you guys on the other end of that camera, the other end of this speaker here, guys. You know, you need to check on your brothers, and you need to let them check you. Okay, that's humility. Put your pride aside. Accept that humility.
Humble yourself.
Yeah, please. Jeez.
So that actually tied us into our mental health topic of the night, our final wrapping up segment, and that's going to be being alone. Okay, we're going to hit, you know, some pros and cons of being alone. Are you really alone, or are you choosing to self-isolate because you just don't think that anything's going to get better? No one's going to want to help you. Nobody wants to listen to you because you're just going to burden them. Guys, I'm speaking from a place where personal experience, okay? That's how I thought for the longest time. That everybody saw me as this big, happy-go-lucky guy, you know? But when people really get to fucking know me, they really see, you know, I got walls up. I got a facade, you know, because you don't want everyone to look at you every day and go, damn, you're a miserable piece of shit. You're bringing me down, right?
You put a mask on to portray a different version of yourself to people sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, in that kind of space.
Yeah, man, just fuck. It's tough. But guys, being alone is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, I think my hot take here of the night, in order to learn how to be a man and survive, you need to be alone at some point in your life. You need to learn the struggles and take care of yourself. You need to realize that everything is going to be okay. Like I said earlier, get the fuck up off your ass. Go do what you need to do. So what if no one's here to help you? Call a friend, man. Or better yet, figure it out on your own. Share that experience with somebody else. Maybe they're going through the same thing you guys are. Okay, that's the whole point of this show. We talk about our experiences and our takes in hopes that you guys can pick up what we're putting down, that you guys can go, damn, you know, I do feel like that. Damn, I have felt like that. Okay? Because tying back earlier to our first topic, the impact of music, what did we all do? We all chimed in. We all had things that we can talk about that we were happy to talk about. We all were able to connect. That's what it's all about, guys. It's not hard. It's not hard. It might seem hard. It's really not. Because with one of these fucking things, all you gotta do is swipe up, dial a phone number, call a friend, man. Call a friend. Call your mom. Call your dad. Okay? Leave a voicemail. Shoot a text. Something. All right? It's not hard.
Yeah.
I know it seems hard.
We've all
You
been
guys
there, man.
you guys can always reach out to us too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motivation012@gmail.com.
That's right. If you guys have any comments, concerns, questions, you want to talk shit about us, you want to give us ideas for episodes, or you just want to fucking leave a prank message, who the fuck cares? That's the email, brotivation012@gmail.com.
Right, or comment below on any of the platforms.
Comment below.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Check on
That's
your
right.
brothers. Check on them. Every once in a while. I know people get busy. I know everyone's got their lives. They got shit to do.
Fuck, me and Isaac and Justin, we hadn't talked or hung out in damn near 10 years. The passing of one of our childhood friends brought us back together.
Yeah, right.
It was unfortunate that, you know, that circumstance brought us back together. But you make the most of the circumstances, right?
But it's like you think to yourself, all right, like that guy that, you know, that passed away, he'd be proud that we came out together though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you should think that.
Absolutely.
Think about
I know
that.
he definitely is.
Right. So and that brings purpose and meaning to his life. You know. It should absolutely.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Justin, you got any final thoughts on this?
No.
You've said your piece.
Love you, Hunter. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter. Appreciate you, man. Everything you did for us when we were kids. Just wish we were there for you, you know, in the end. But you know what we do now, moving forward, that's what's gonna matter. So just keep an eye on us, man. Isaac, you got any closing thoughts on that?
Man, man. I don't. Yeah, I stand with Justin, man. That's a tough one right there.
Yeah,
That's a tough one.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Jared, before I kick it over to you, we were on the topic of men's suicide a little bit ago, 2 or 3 episodes ago. That was a topic we discussed. I went over statistics from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and those numbers were they were bone chilling.
Yeah.
You know, and those statistics were from two years ago. So when they get updated next, those numbers are going to be higher, and they're going to be bigger. Those percentages are going to be up there more than they were, and it's just the fact of reality.
Right.
So the message of our show is to help reduce those numbers, even if it's by one person, guys. You save one person, that job well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Reach out. You know, if you're going through it, just reach out to someone. Just talk to a buddy. Like Bill said, you know, call a family member. You know, because everyone goes through shit. You know, it's hard. You know, just. Sure, you know, there's people there for you, even if you got to call the suicide line or whatever that is.
And that number is 988, the suicide prevention hotline. The number is 988, and we will drop it in the description below of this video on all of our platforms as well. Okay. Jared, final piece.
No, final piece from, you know, everything we've talked about is like, you know, really just if you're going through it, keep pushing. It'll get better. Just work towards it. If you have a goal, get off your ass, go do it. You gotta want it bad enough, you know. If you want it bad enough, just keep working at it. It doesn't matter what it takes, you know, whatever it is, whatever you're gonna do, career, life, gym, diet, whatever it is, just keep pushing.
Don't count your friends out, man. That's a big mistake.
Yep.
A lot of men
That's a
do
big
these
mistake,
days.
yep.
Huge mistake that we talk about daily, man. God. Well, guys, that's going to be a wrap on episode 5 here. Once again, these are your hosts, Isaac. I'm Billy. Justin over there, and our first ever guest appearance, one of my best friends and brothers, Jared. Thanks for coming on the show, bro.
Yeah,
No problem,
Thanks,
brother.
bro.
Appreciate the input big time.
Thanks, guys.
So that's a wrap on episode 5, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, comment. Spread the word, man. Brotivation's here. So until next time,
Eat
lift,
And conquer.
Brotivation out.
out, baby.
Sure.
Thank you. Good job. I appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
Coming
you,
on,
dude.
brother. You know?
Thanks for coming on.
Man, no problem. I'm glad to be here, man.
I told you guys.